everyone and welcome to another video. Today's video I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm doing a If Books Had Babies video. Basically the idea is to recommend you books which have similarities to more than one book. Now I've done some book series in the past, videos called If You Like This and You'll Like This video. Now I want to do that kind of idea but in a different way and some different topics. So I'm going to get on to reviewing some books for you in a new and weird way. I hope you enjoy. Give this a thumbs up. If this video gets to 300 thumbs up, I will do another one of these videos within this month. So definitely give it a thumbs up this video and let's get cracking, honey boo boo child. So if I like this is going to be fun. How am I going to do this creatively? If Twilight and Half Bad have a baby, it would give birth to... Oh, hello there! The Dawning of Scarlet by Jennifer Osborne. So, I am going to compare it to Half Bad in the sense that we have a character called Scarlet who is being chased down by somebody. Apollo, her dad, wants to kill her. He doesn't want her alive. He doesn't want her reaching Dawning. Now, in this book, we have Nathan, who is basically being hunted down by like the White Witch Council and the Black Witch Council. But in this one, we have Scarlet, who is running from her dad because the dad doesn't want her alive. And I'm going to tell you why that is the case in this next recommend. And I'm going to say Twilight because this is about vampires. So we have this girl who is a vampire running away from her father and her father's minions before they are trying to kill her. She's trying to just survive in this normal world and she meets a guy and kind of really quite likes him but then is kind of really quite holding back from him. This book is a very fast-paced, action-packed vampire action novel. This isn't like vampires you've seen before. It definitely is a new fresh take on vampires, but I do really like the aspect of she's being chased down by somebody. And yes, Scarlet is a very interesting character. Her family is a very interesting family. Her mother dies in childbirth, but she's brought up by her kind of adoptive father, who is the man that helped the mother give birth, and also her uncle. So she's constantly training, and this Dawning thing that she's trying to reach is basically when she becomes like the proper vampire, and when she takes on all the past memories and experiences of the family that she's come from by taking their blood, and Apollo's her only last parent, so it's his blood that she needs to take, and he does not want that to happen, otherwise she'd be very powerful. So yes, I'm definitely saying that if Twilight and Half Bad did the lovemaking, they'd be giving birth to a beautiful Dawning of the Scarlet. Honey boo boo. I am going to dedicate this video to The Dawning of Scarlet by Jennifer Osborne because this is the kind of book that gave me the idea for this video. So check it out because kind of sits with you and stays with you. It's super good. The next book I'm talking about is one which I read in one sitting yesterday, and for those who follow me on social media, you would have seen me talk about it because I was talking about it everywhere. But if Red Queen and the Queen of Tearling, oh my god, there's lots of queens. The Red Queen and the Queen of Tearling had babies, they'd give birth to... Oh, that was right, McGingang, goody, what's it? They'd give birth to Frostblood by Ellie Blake. Now, this book is a new book that is coming out, I think next year, early next year. I'm not quite sure. Let's have a quick look. When is this book out? 12th of January in the UK. I don't know what it is anywhere else. But this follows a girl who is a fireblood in a world where they are run by frostbloods. Firebloods are people that can control fire. Frostbloods are people that can control the frost and the ice. Now, she's most probably at this moment in time one of the only firebloods she knows of, and she's being chased down after the Frostblood Kingdom come and basically kill off her family and burn down her village. She gets put in a prison where she gets escaped by these monks, and then she has sanctuary in this monk house, and then she gets taken again and she has to fight in arenas. And the reason why I'm comparing it is because the Red Queen, we have elemental control as well as other powers, and in this one you have people that can control fire and people that can control frost, and you also are hinted towards healers, and people have like abilities with herbs that they can help heal people. So that's why I am recommending it to Red Queen. Also in the fact that there is a brotherly figure in this book, and also the fact that she has to fight an arena, which in the Red Queen there's an arena scene as well. But apart from that, they are very two different stories. For that one is a bit more of a dystopian book, Red Queen, where this is high fantasy or fantasy, just like the Queen of Tearling, because in this one you have two kingdoms going against each other, and in the Queen of Tearling you have a very similar aspect to these two kingdoms going against each other. So I definitely, this is just a proof copy, so this isn't the final cover. I don't know what the UK final cover is going to be, but I do love this book. Now last but by no means least, we have Percy Jackson and Percy Jackson series, meets City of Bones gives birth to Demigods and Monsters by Ray Wagner. Now, I am about halfway into reading this book. It is the sequel to A Curse of Sphinx, and this story has a very, very good vibe, and it's got a really cool setting. So, it is set in modern day, like City of Bones, but you have this idea of people split into two kinds. In this one, obviously, Shadowhunters and humans. In this one, Greek demigods and monsters and humans. Now, I'm recommending, obviously, Percy Jackson because it's Greek gods. So, set in this modern day where everybody knows the Greek gods are still ruling. So, instead of God, there are actually the Greek gods. And it follows our girl Hope, who is a sphinx. And she's basically escaping Apollo's reign because Apollo wants to kill her because he put a curse on her and her family that they can't love anybody without them dying. She's basically trying to break the curse as well as escaping Apollo's demigods, as well as trying to get with other demigods to save herself. Now, if you want to read the first book in this is the sequel, if you want to read the first book, go and link up with Ray Wagner on her newsletter. Go sign up below. You get sent the first one for free, so you should definitely go and do that. But yes, I definitely am giving it the kind of City of Bones theme for it being in modern day and the split between like special people and non-human people, but also obviously Percy Jackson because the whole Greek gods, and it's very close to Greek mythology in the sense that there's characters and people and gods and demigods that you meet in this book that you actually meet in all the other Greek god myths and stories. So there you have it. I recommended 3 books to you. Just to recap, I recommended The Dawning of Scarlet by Jennifer Osborne, fantastic vampire story, Demigods and Monsters, fantastic Greek mythology set in modern day, and also Frostblood by Ellie Blake, amazing fantasy. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye!